Have you ever thought, man, how did you get that job? Or thought to yourself, man, you know what my career's missing? A fur wedgie. Or I want to be that guy that just, has fun for a living. Maybe you're at a ball game with a burger and mustard on your shirt, seeing this guy's street, and you think, man, I want to be that guy. Well, maybe not that guy. Yeah, Conor McGregor got that guy. Don't be that guy, okay? Don't be that. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Maybe you wanted to be a pro mascot. You wanted to figure out how you get that job. Well, this will help you out. Welcome to Fresh Buds. All right, let's set you on your journey into the fuzz world. First thing you're going to do is go to your handy-dandy Googleizer and type in teamworkonline.com. This is the best website to find any sports job. Look at all these teams and leagues that are supported here. At the time of making this video, there's almost 8,000 jobs open, 1,500 organizations posting, over 200,000 candidates hired, and over 100 annual events as well. You smell that? It smells like jobs. Anyway, you can make your own account and you can search all these different leagues, by job, whatever you want to do. So let's look at this. Let's just type in sales, for example, just to start. You gotta be smarter than me though and actually type in sales correctly, but it's pretty easy to use as long as you're not someone linguistically challenged like myself. And then you just smack the search button. Speaking of which, don't forget to smack the like button and subscribe, and leave a comment if this helped you, whatever you gotta help. But anyway, all these different sales jobs here. Some are internships, higher or lower. You can filter all this as well, but you can see what's going on. I mean, there's some good and some bad. I mean, the Tampa Bay Rays one, that's like an $80,000 job. Not bad, especially in sports. Sports jobs don't always pay the best, but they are fun. And if you're looking for something even more fun, you can just type in whatever you're looking for, like broadcasting, for example. And search. And look at that. I didn't even look this up first. How glorious that Panthers have an internship right there. Looks like they stream too. I don't know. Maybe you're doing Twitch there. I don't know. Oh, look at this. And the Phantom. I used to work for them for a little bit too. Anaheim Ducks, Mighty Ducks, whatever you want to call them. Mighty Ducks for me. All kinds of stuff. But whatever you're looking for, just type it up here. And, I mean, what we're talking about is the mascot stuff. So let's look that up next. I mean, that is why you guys are here, I guess, after all. I mean, maybe not. If you're just looking for a sports job, let me know what kind of sports job you're looking for. I mean, Columbus Blue Jackets there. The Lions are here, too, for a backup. I think the Sabres is always an intern position. They don't take their position full time at all. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. They might be. They might not. And there's some minor league jobs. And then if you're not just the goat of all goats, you're probably not going to start in the pros. So you might want to be looking for a part-time job or minor league job, whatever. Get your foot in the door. You can search as well by all these different categories at the top. How recently they've done it, what kind of jobs, locations, category, yada, yada. Just like any job search, And then if you create an account, you can also set up alerts so that it'll send you. But if you're specific to a region as well, you can just search by that location too. So let's do New York, for example. Just because New York's huge, you'll just be able to see. I mean, there's Buffalo, New York, State, New York Yankees. So if you like the Yankees, you can just search by the Yankees, or if you're not a Yankees fan, you can search for the Red Sox, for example. You just really want to work for the Red Sox and find any job for the Red Sox you can. I feel like I'm saying Red Sox a lot. I mean, look at this. They're posted recently too. Just in the past week, there's 4 jobs basically. Week 8 days, whatever you want to call it. But you can search really specifically, know when they posted. I mean, if somebody's posted more than like 2 weeks away, 2 weeks ago, it's probably the best window. If it's been a few months, it'll still be up here sometime. That might not be the best. But let's try a smaller town like Hershey Park. Is all over here. I went to school near Hershey, so Hershey's gonna have a lot of Hershey Park stuff. But there's theme parks. There's all kinds of stuff. You can search by your small towns, big towns, whatever. But if you can't find a mascot job and you want to get your foot in the door, find a promotions job. There's all kinds of on-field promotion stuff. That's what I started with. Didn't even know I wanted to go into the mascot world at that point. I mean, if you've been to a minor league sports team, you've seen them throwing T-shirts and all kinds of stuff into the stands. That's where you want to start. Get your foot in the door somehow. But this is where every pro sports job's going to be, pretty much. And every major mascot as well. When I was looking for a sports job, I had an alert for Benny the Bull. Okay, you find the job you want. Now what? What's next steps? Let's talk about that next. If you're a mascot or just a big fan of mascots and have one in mind that you want me to review, make sure you send it to me. You can either DM me on my social media or send me an email. Now back to the video. Okay, so now you found your dream job. Let's say, I don't know, the Florida Panther. So it's just an example, obviously. So then you take your super sweet resume that you totally didn't ask ChatGPT to make up with all kinds of goofy stuff on it that you just happen to think of, like 94% accurate high fives and extreme sweater. The other thing they're going to be looking for, just like the resume, is your highlight reel. Just like I had with the Panthers, I had a minor league one trying to get into the pros. There's all kinds of highlights of just me being, well, me, but in suit, obviously. I highlighted some of my skits that I've done, fishing, with a donut for the Cops game before the game. The Cops game before the actual game. They had, like, a game on the... You get it. My full minor league highlight reel is still on my channel, too. I'll leave a link to that above here if you'd like. Just click the card in the top right corner. And what they're looking for this is not some high production. They're just trying to get some kind of example of what you can do and skits and, how you can bring money in and entertain and, the whole spiel. So I put a little bit of skinny character, a little bit of fat character, you get the whole spiel. Driving ATV on ice, something that's not something people typically do. I even use this part because I'm outside the suit, so it doesn't necessarily have to be you in character. Anyway, like I said, both of my Panthers highlight reels are on there, and then I also have the pre-pros, like with the minor leagues. The stuff that wasn't great, but it got me there. Like this. This is not great. Not proud of that. Not anymore. After that, you're going to go through basically an interview process like you would for a normal job, and then most teams will have an audition. Every audition I went to was different. I auditioned for the Dolphins. I auditioned for the Panthers. I auditioned for multiple minor league teams. Yeah, you end up just figuring out what you get there, or they give you some prompts, but every single one is going to be different. The Dolphins one was just a hardcore workout session, basically. And I think the Panthers, I almost died. It was like 400 degrees. If you want to know more about those auditions, make sure you comment below so I know. Or let me know what you want to see next. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, you guys are important to me. I hope I'm important to you. Don't forget to check out my other social media and like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. And tell your dog I say hi. And I fuzzing love fan art. So, you want to be in one of my videos? Send me some fan art. Thanks so much for watching and see ya!